We are talking about another neighborhood marketing strategy that you can use in your real estate business that is, again, building your list, giving you leads, catapulting you forward, and making sure that you are starting to be recognized as the community resource that we want to be perceived in. And that doesn't mean you have to have a ton of listings. It just means you have to have the drive and the effort that it takes to build the perception. So once we have that, people will start calling you. And tonight we're talking about contests. We're talking about how to engage your prospects, collect leads, and position yourself as a neighborhood expert. So let me ask you first, have you ever entered a contest to win something? Let me know in the comments. Have you ever entered a contest to win something? That might be, like a product giveaway. It might be for a scholarship. It might be for, gift card. Have you ever entered a contest, a giveaway, a raffle, something of some sort to win something? And generally it means without paying for it, right? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear that answer, because for most of us, we do, right? If the stakes are high enough, we will willingly participate. So give me about 20 minutes and I'm going to reveal to you why this strategy can be an absolute goldmine when it comes to your database. And I'm not talking about a contest that's just thrown together, really quickly. I do talking about entire strategy that you can use with contests. It's absolutely amazing what can be possible with it. So if you do stay through the end to this entire, again, 20 minutes is generally what it takes me. You stay through the end, you get my exclusive list of 20 contest ideas that you can just grab. No obligation there. Grab it, look at it, see if there's something in there, and I'll give you all the access to it at the end of the training. Sound good? So let's dive right in. We're talking about contests and what we can use it with. So let's start off first with our existing database, our past clients, right? We can use a contest to leverage the contest itself and strengthen our existing database, right? You see the lady there watering the money tree in the backyard. The money tree in the backyard is obviously your existing database. People you've done business with before. This might be just previous tenants, previous buyers, previous sellers, anything that is family. Doesn't even have to be a past client, but anybody that is in your database. So who do we engage with that contest, right? Past clients is an obvious first. And how can we do that? For the contest, we could use simple email. You can just email it out to them and say, hey, running a contest, for a $50 gift card, if you do this. This would be a contest that you can use. You can use it on your social media. Of course, your reach is going to be much, much bigger for general social media. However, personally, I do have a Marketing Monday group in my neighborhood, which is really, really targeted. So could I use a contest in that group on a Monday marketing? Probably. Why not have it be, rather than, hey, I'm your local real estate agent, why not put up a post saying, hey, I'm running a contest for the next 30 days in the month of, whatever, or just for the next week. You enter, you do this, you get this, right? It's a great way for people to just give you an email to be a more hyper-local marketing force. And then, of course, you do hear me talk about my postcard mailers a lot because I do use them quite frequently. And I know we had a couple of conversations about those as well. But you can take postcards and you can just target the area that you want to target with those postcards. And instead of just saying, the just listed, just sold, you can put a contest on there. So, and why should you engage your past clients? Because they've already done business with you, right? I mean, you've already kind of like been to the end goal with them. Why would you engage them in a contest? And it's really, the home purchase is over. They sold their house, for example, but you were instrumental to that. Keep engaging with them. Have your name remain in front of them. And the best part about it, it has nothing to do with mentioning real estate. Because if they've just bought a house from you, they just sold a house from you, why would they want to know what you just listed? Why would they want to know what you just sold, unless it's maybe at their neighbor's house and it influences their, value directly? Why would they know? Chances are, once they are done with the transaction, the word real estate doesn't mean anything to them anymore. Are you like with me on this one, right? Once you just hear like, oh, I bought a house, you're good for the next 4, 5, 6, 7 years until, you either want to upsize, downsize, or something else comes up job related. Chances are you're not focusing on it anymore. So this is a nice way for you to engage with your database, your existing database, and just keep your name in front of them. And, if it takes the $50 or $25, you can really then just take this and keep them engaged throughout the time that they don't have a real estate need. So here's an example. What do you think? This or this, right? Give me some colors if you think enter to win a $25 gift card. Or would you rather have a mailer that looks like this? Give me a little house emoji. Which mailer do you think will be of more value to your current database? The one that says, here's a coloring contest, go color a house, send it in, and I will pick a winner for a $25 gift card, or $50 gift card, or, in this case, I picked a $25 example. Or would they just love to have another just listed postcard in the mailbox from you? So if you think just listed is the way to go, drop me a little house. If you think you should put something more with, the winning to your past clients out, one of those color pencils. I don't know. Do they have a pencil? I don't even know if they have a pencil. They got hearts. They got like colorful hearts. Let me know what you think your past customer would prefer seeing. Okay. Remember, the biggest takeaway here is your brand must be an experience. Your brand must be an experience. What does it mean? Your brand is so much more than just you selling a house. Your brand is the entire steps that they walked through. Everything from how you handled them from the beginning all the way through closing. This is your brand. This is your touch. This is the experience that you gave them. This is not you bought a house with Remax. You bought a house with EXP. This is not what this is about, because for them, it's so much more than this. Your brand must be an experience. For them, it needs to be something that they remember. Okay? Shall we keep going? Give me a thumbs up if you're still with me. Give me a, fire, a check, whatever is easiest. And if you are not quite sure where we're heading with this, feel free to drop me a thumbs down or an X, and we can revisit that one later. I want to make sure we're all good and we're on the same page. And once I see those, we're going to keep moving forward. All right, I'll get some likes. Wonderful. Awesome. So let's go with number 2. What else can we do with it? We talked about your existing database already. We talked about making sure that we strengthen that, right? Water our little money tree in the backyard. Now we want to talk about expanding it, getting new prospects, because our current database, that's great. Some of you are saying, I don't have a database. What do I do? So let's talk about how to expand and get new prospects, aka build our database. So who do we engage here? Our new prospects, we can engage the same way. We can engage them through email if we have them. Okay, so if you are having emails of some sort, you can engage them. Let's say you live in a condo building and there is an entire list of condo owners that you can have access to with emails. Maybe you want to consider this. Social media, of course, very, very wide reach. I gave you the example. If you are in neighborhood targeted groups, maybe you want to consider dropping in a contest if it's allowed for you to market. I gave the example, my personal group has Marketing Monday first Monday of the month. And I could, for example, then do a contest to get new prospects. And then, of course, postcard reach is also for new prospects. So if you want to farm an area, that's a great way to get emails for the person that live there. So let's talk about the why. We already talked about your brand is an experience, right? We already said you are not just selling a house, you are selling the experience. This is why we charge the commission we charge. We are not just glorified door openers. We are there from A to Z. Are you with me on this one? Are you there for your clients from A to, just thinking about buying the house, to Z, meaning the day they get the keys? Are you there 100% of the way? Because if you are probably just as passionate about real estate as I am. So drop me a fire if you are that person that just wants to be there from A to Z. You want to be the brand, the experience for your clients. Okay, let's get some engagement going here, guys. Let's get some conversations flowing, because we want to make sure that this is something that they remember. We want them to see this person is different. This person is doing something beyond the normal, average agent. We don't want to be we don't want to be mediocre. Let's put it this way. We don't want to be mediocre. We want to make sure that they remember the amazing experience that we are about to deliver if they decide to trust us and walk the walk with us, right? And of course, one of the other reasons that we want to do this here is database building is one of the most important activities that we can do. Database building is what we need to do every day. And I'm not one that gets up in the morning, your Tom Ferry schedule that says you need to prospect from 8 to 10. I'm sorry, but my kids are there from 8 to 10. This doesn't work for my average daily life. So, but I do know I need to make room for it in a way that does not feel like I'm cold calling, and doesn't feel, like this is not right. It feels something that is just right, and which is really what this entire group is about, to give you as many possibilities that you can find something that is just right, something that is just you. Because somebody is saying you only need to cold call, or it might be right for somebody, but not for all of us. So you need to find something that is just right. So database building is the most important activity, okay? And then, of course, we are widening our reach through credibility, meaning we can target friends of friends, somebody that we already done business with. We can ask them to do like a, tag a friend contest, or we can, share contest, so now we can reach their friends. We can widen our reach through credibility. And a lot of it is also explained in my little guide that I'll give you guys at the end. Okay. So there's a couple examples, let's call them examples, that I put together for you. The first one is a simple like, comment, and share. Okay, that's the first contest. It's a simple press the like button, leave me a comment, and share the post. Now it does a couple things. Once they like it and they comment it, Facebook is going to recognize that they are interested in my business. They're seeing that, hey, they have an interest in that person's business. Maybe the algorithm should start putting more posts of that person in front of the person that engaged. Pretty great, right? So keep the Facebook algorithm in mind. And then the share button, what that happens there is once they share it to their personal page, I have now access to all their friends. So if you've ever participated in a like, comment, share contest, this is exactly what happens, okay? Next one is a hashtag. And again, I have all the ideas written out in that little sheet that I'll give you at the end. It's a hashtag contest. This one was hashtag SA Holiday Cheer. And you can simply then share the post, and you just hashtag it, and then they were looking into finding the hashtag and selected a winner out of all the hashtags as a holiday cheer. Okay, so that's like a holiday one. You can do it with whatever. Just make sure your hashtags are kind of like unique enough so you're not, hashtag buy a house is probably not the greatest hashtag. How about hashtag buy a house with Janine Sasso would be a lot more targeted, right? And then the last one I have here is just a sample one. That one I think was actually for Twitter. For contest time, follow, click, and share. Oh no, it was a Facebook one. It was a follow the site, follow the page. And if you look at on the comments down there, this is really the engagement you want to start seeing. You want to have a big reach. You want to make sure that you can get a lot of reactions. You want to see you get a lot of comments. You want to get a lot of shares, and you want to make sure that this is really engaging. Okay. A contest can massively build your list. Fact. It really can massively build your list. Now, it doesn't mean a contest is here to produce 200 buyer leads saying, I want to buy a house tomorrow. Not saying this, but it can massively build your list. And keep in mind, as long as you're contributing and presenting value, the person that might be on your list finds it helpful and then tells the friend that's actually looking for the house, you should call this agent because they are doing so many amazing things in the area. This is where we want to get to. Okay. Was this useful? Let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, a check mark, a fire, or if you are saying, you know what, I'm not quite sure about it, I do take the thumbs down, the X. We'll revisit that one later. Either way, let me know. I'd love to know where we're at on that one, because then we're diving into part 3 already. You guys are browsing through this today. Part 3 is about the fortune is in the follow-up. Okay, fortune is in the follow-up. This is probably one of our most common statements that we have. And let's talk about the follow-up. What does it actually look like? Because too many times do we say follow-up, and it's like, what is it? What is it? So, for example, you can do an immediate follow-up for your contest in a way of video. You could go on do a lot of the Facebook Lives, for example. You can just announce the offer. Go live and announce the offer. If you don't like to go live, the next best thing, record a video, upload the video. That would be the next best thing. And then, of course, you can also put together a video montage with just pictures, and then you can voice it over if you're not comfortable being on video. But video is a great way for instant follow-up. You can guide them through how to participate on video. You can update them and remind them what's at stake. Update meaning, hey, so far we had 3 people, participate. Those are incredible odds. You want to get in that contest and claim this amazing $50 gift card to enter a local business here, right? Remind them what's at stake. And then, of course, you want to announce the winner. If you want to do it in video as well, announce the winner in a live video. Announce it. Tell them, hey, I'm going live. Send out an e-blast. Going live at 6 p.m. Announcing the winner of our raffle. There's still time to participate. Go here. And then go live at 6 p.m. and tell them congratulations too. Talk a little bit and, maybe the winner is going to hop on. Maybe you can get some interaction going, which would be amazing for your brand to be further distributed. Next follow-up that you can do is engage. When you post something, you can tag people in that post that you know or you think might be really interested in participating. Tagging, Maria, because I know you've been saying the restaurant is absolutely incredible. Here's your chance to win it. Tag the people. There's nothing wrong with tagging people in your contest. If you know something about that person, you think, oh my gosh, this would be perfect for you. You need to participate. Tag them. They would love the shout out. React to comments. So the reaction to comments, just the heart, the new huggy emoji. Love this one. So let's see, do we have a huggy? We do have a huggy. So if you slide on your live screen right now, if you are watching live, slide on that live screen and give me one of those huggy emojis. Can we do huggy emojis? I love the new huggy emoji. React to the comments, okay? Give them a love, give them a like, give them the huggy emoji. Start a conversation if it seems appropriate. Oh, we got a huggy emoji, thank you. Start a conversation if it seems appropriate. If there's, some conversation going and you want to jump in, hey, it's so great to hear from you. Thanks so much for sharing. I hope all is well. How's your house you bought last week, right? Or hey, I saw you got a puppy. Oh my gosh, super cute. Hey, congrats on the new baby, and thanks so much for entering. There's so many different ways you can start a conversation. Okay, so maybe use it to engage as well. And then, of course, comment. Comment on the entry. I got your entry. Thanks so much for participating. You can also comment and offer them a second entry. If they do this, if you tag a friend, I'll put you down for a second entry. If you follow my Instagram handle, here's a handle, I'll give you another entry. If you follow me on Twitter, if you follow me on LinkedIn, I don't know, you can come up with so many ways to give them second, third, fourth entries that are working out for you to build your platform even more. There's a lot of immediate follow-up that can happen. We're talking more about follow-up because, like I said, I am not one that just says, oh, you got to do follow-up, right? It's like, no. What is follow-up? And this is really all laid out. So here are some examples. You can invite them to like the page. Social media, you can do it via email, just sending an email. Thanks so much, for participating. Love to have you like our page so you can stay up to date, and then just send them an email that has it in there. You can do a follow-up while everything is still going on and saying, you got 3 more days to get extra entries in the contest by simply, tagging a friend, sharing the contest, whatever you want to do. You can offer them, more entries this way, for example. And always keep in mind, you can follow up by simply reminding them what's in it for them. I can't believe I'm doing this, but 3 days remaining until I give away the $100 gift card to ABC restaurant. Remind them what's in it for them. Hope somebody can enjoy a really amazing dinner while we can be out and about again. Remind them this is what the experience can give you. Okay. You can follow up by offering them an additional entry for inviting more people. You can share video updates either via email or via social media. I said live videos do get the best reach. Simply like, oh my gosh, we had 300 people already enter in our contest for, this amazing Nest thermostat or whatever. You can have a lot of things that you can build this out to. And then remind them on your social media, just because we are all on there a lot, remind them on your social media to check emails for additional information. And what that does, it helps you to whitelist your email so it doesn't go to spam. Okay, because if they're really wanting to participate, you want to make sure you show up in their inbox. And spam filters sometimes these days are rough. So what you can do is you can just tell them, hey, check your inbox, just look for hyper-local real estate agent. And if you see me in the inbox, make sure you whitelist it. We want to make sure that my email gets to you so you don't miss the winner of this raffle, right? Now, we're getting into the targeted things. Are you building a targeted list for a building or for a certain neighborhood? Focus on hyper-local community content marketing. So if you are, really just focusing on emails in a building, for example, you don't want to start sending them things that are, 20 miles away. Your email marketing needs to be really hyper-local. You really need to focus that you're not spamming them, because nobody wants to be on a list that has information sent to them that is so not relevant. Are you agreeing with me? If you agree, just give me one of those heart emojis, or give me a like comment button. I don't know, like a thumbs up. Here you go. I'm sorry. A thumbs up. Make sure it's content that is targeted to where they're at. Did you see that the next board meeting is for like, a really local building? If you're looking into the neighborhood, yay, another park improvement is coming our way. They are doing this. Here's an update. Take a picture of the construction site for all I care, right? Just make sure you're really involved in that particular community and you're not just sending, hey, I listed a property 20 miles from where you're at. They don't want to see that. Make sure you can really determine where those people are coming from, which is why, I will tell you, be careful on the social media if you're, if you're boosting it, if you're running ads, because it will go so far spread that it's really hard to control where people are at. Okay. So you can integrate contests into your newsletter, into your market updates, for example. And like I said, you can run the ads on social media to increase your page followers. It's just really hard to stay hyper local with it because your reach gets so far spread out. Here's a good takeaway for tonight as well. A contest must have a deadline. It cannot be open-ended. Always keep that in mind. A contest must have a deadline. And be very clear on the deadline. Okay, be very, very clear. You see that, for example, if I post my trainings, you do see I put in there 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm in the Chicagoland area, so I put in there Central Standard Time, just so it's clear to everybody when I go live. Okay, just keep that in mind. Did this make sense? Let me know in the comments if you're saying, yes, this made sense. If you're saying, I don't know, let me know that too. I want to make sure you guys are getting amazing takeaways out of this free training. Real quick, who am I? If you are brand new to the group, my name is Janine Sasso. I'm an active realtor and team leader. I do run a 6-figure real estate business. I'm a hyperlocal marketing machine. I'm the founder of the Hyperlocal Real Estate Agent. Welcome to the group. And I built my business with zero sphere, and I'm a busy mom of 2 little kids, and I know that time constraints are no joke. So what's next? I promised you my 20 contest idea list that you guys can claim right now. And it is an instant download you get. So it's 20 contest ideas for you that work. And you can just claim it at www.bit.ly/20 contests. And I did put in there already the bonus tip, take it hyperlocal with postcards and targeted neighborhood groups for hyperlocal engagement and list building. That's huge, guys, huge. And of course, our Facebook group is always here for you to help, to support, and to be there for you. So if you are looking to join us on Facebook, if you're watching the training later, it is the Hyperlocal Real Estate Agent. So here is the contest list idea link again. It's www.bit.ly/20 contests with an S at the end and a capital C. So I hope you guys found this training helpful. I'm gonna, again, drop me a comment if you still want to chat about anything. If you still have questions, drop me a comment. I'll be going through them later.